You know, a lot of people when they think of managers, they always see the end result, right? Like I just mentioned the platinum and gold records you guys get, the Grammy noms, but nobody recognizes the path there. You know, the obstacles there. So I'm gonna go back to a matter of fact, I'll continue it with you, Byron, and we'll go back around. What was the toughest obstacle, you know, you dealt managing Cordae, you know, during that stint before y'all blew up?
Um, don't want to say it was easy. It was definitely a tough path. I think it's more so just developing the right content flow. I think at the time
Hmm.
when we were building him up, we wanted to kind of tell the story through music and through content. So it's really more so just identifying the right times to hit the market with the material. We knew the songs were strong, but timing is everything. And so we just knowing the pace of when to kind of launch the product was probably the most tactical part of it.
I love that you touched on timing because that's gonna
Yeah,
help me
Byron,
jump
sorry.
into
Mhm.
the timing part is gonna help me jump into, you know, what you, Giuseppe, the Ransom record. You know, we saw the video with Cole Bennett. Like, talk about timing as far as putting that kind of record out. Like, how did y'all know that was a gold record, the money record to go? Was it the Cole Bennett video that kind of pushed it? Like, what was the deciding factor in knowing what record was gonna help y'all go to the next level?
Well, I mean, I think first off, shout out to Taz and Internet Money because that's another
Oh
Internet
yeah.
Money record right there. Um, and it's crazy because like that's got to be probably one of the craziest studio sessions that I've been in. Being that Tecca made 6 songs that night, and 5 of them are already gold, platinum, and 6 times platinum. Um, so I think more so is like Tecca was very engaging with his fan base, on the come up, being one of those kids, like being one of the first kids to do trillers to all his songs, or, clowning cities or clowning fans or going on Instagram Live, having talent shows. Like, Tecca was very good at connecting and engaging with his fans, and in return, building that type of loyalty and cult from the fan base that he has. Um, and in terms of the sound, I mean, he was just super consistent with the type of music he was dropping, from Love Me to Did It Again to Molly Girl to Ransom. Um, if you go back and listen to it, you'll hear the consistency and the similarities between the sounds of all those songs. Um, and I think, in terms of doing the video with Cole and Lyrical Lemonade, which is family, it was just perfect timing, because it was like it felt like a roller coaster almost, because from December it was every single release was progressing from the prior one. So it was almost like an eventual build up to where you couldn't say anything about the Ransom moment. That was just the burst of the bubble.
I love that.
And
I love that. And
the Ransom record blowing up did something really rare, which you don't really see, and a lot of people got put onto Tecca through Ransom, and then you see Did It Again start going crazy. You see Love Me start going crazy. So it's just crazy because they heard that one song, and then everybody started going crazy. With his older catalog and attached to that too.
that's dope right there, G. And that leads me to you, Birdman. Like, and it kind of goes back to Lemonade a little bit, you know, as far as what G was saying is knowing what record is the money record. You know, how do you decide what record is the one you guys are going to put and invest in? Because sometimes you can put all your eggs in one basket. That ain't the basket. That ain't the one. How do y'all go about that, trying to pick that money record?
I'm glad you asked that, right? And I want everybody to hear what I'm about to say. There's no secret for success. There's no recipe for this shit. Nobody knows. I mean, nobody knows. There's no, now this is it, that's it. It might sound good to you and you might have a feeling and okay, cool. I know other people are gonna have that same feeling, but nobody knows. Lemonade wasn't supposed to be the first single. The first single was supposed to be Blast Off featuring Trippie Redd and Juice World. But I know Juice World just dropped the album, or he dropped a song with The Weeknd, which was produced by Internet Money also. And I think Lil Bibby said, can we hold off and move it to another date? So, that's like family for us with Internet Money and Juice World family, grade A. So we said, you know what? All right, cool. We'll switch it around. Taz said, all right, I want to run with Lemonade. We all knew it was a dope song, but we didn't know it was going to be where it's at today, like peaking at #1 on US Spotify, #2 global, #6 Hot 100, over 300 million streams. Nobody knew that. So I'm not going to sit here and say, nah, Lemonade, what? We knew that shit was going to, I'm sorry, excuse my language. I'm not going to sit here and say, Lemonade, what? We knew that was going to blow up and be this big hit and change the lives of the producers and the artists. No, that's full of cap. So we just, we stay humbled and we build up the ground, because Internet Money been doing its thing for the last 3-4 years at a strong, high level. So all of that was kind of like the caterpillar or the escalator to when the Internet Money dropped their second single, which was Lemonade, because the record Somebody with A Boogie and Lil Tecca, shout out to Giuseppe, that dropped a few months prior, blew up also. But then when it's time to drop Lemonade and we all had the cadence and okay, cool, this is the next single for the album, it all came from everything that came prior. So it wasn't just, oh nah, this record's gonna blow up and it's gonna hit and we're gonna be the man in a few months. No, I'm not gonna sit and act like that was. It's hard work, dedication, blood, sweat, and tears from everybody, from lawyers, managers, producers, security guards. Everybody played a part in Lemonade. The record label, the product managers, the publicists, the digital, the producers, the engineers. If I'm missing you and you're part of it, you were part of it too. And shout out to you. So it's a whole team effort. I'm not going to sit here and say Nick and Taz and the producers, E-True and Pharaoh and Alec put the song out. We got Gunna, Nav, and Don Toliver feature. We knew we was going to have the biggest record. No. Teamwork made the dream work. And we're sitting here right now talking about Lemonade because of the efforts of every single person who touched it and believed in it and helped us move that milestone.
I love that. Eloquently said, my brother. And, I love that you and G were able to touch on that, the power of collaboration, how y'all were able to link up for the Somebody record and multiple records. That leads me to you, Byron. Like, I look at Cordae, I look at that Lost Boy project, which was fire. You got a Meek, you got a Pusha, you got a Anderson .Paak. Instantly, people are going to gravitate and be like, yo, he had the heavy features. But people don't realize what it took to get there. How did you manage to get Cordae to a place where he could be around these rap heavyweights? Because it didn't happen overnight.
No, not at all. I think it's, again, just being prepared for the opportunity. And I think people recognizing his talent. I think an important thing that Cordae really comes through, and he is sincere. So he's in a room with these individuals, whether it be through whether it be through Robert Glasper and working with Quincy Jones or meeting Dr. Dre. It's some of these rooms are hard to get into, but once he's in his rooms, he knows how to close. He knows how to deliver. He's actually giving you. When it comes to on the music side, he's giving you, grade A quality bars. And I think that people really respected that, and it made folks want to sort of collaborate. I remember when we were all at Puff's house, playing some of the songs, and how the Meek Mill collaboration kind of came about. He heard "Have Mercy," and you can see Meek's face like, what did he just say? Like, let's just catching on some of the lines he was saying, and everything we did on that album was organic. Like, it was really more so about, make sure he's in the right rooms and being confident in our product and confident in our work, to sort of secure those partnerships. So, everything was organic, honestly, as it came to the creation of the album, which is why it sort of sounds the way it is. It was very cohesive.